It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at this camera and like talked to it. Actually talked to it. It's actually been since April 8th. I haven't said anything new to a camera since April 8th. But I've been posting shorts. I've been incentivized to post shorts onto Facebook. And while I've been doing that, I might as well try to keep this channel afloat. Yeah, so all the content you've been seeing is obviously old. I know some people are just not finding it, which is cool. It's cool that people are finding my stuff that's 5+ years old at this point, and it's new to them, and it's still cool to see that stuff. It's just, it still feels pointless. I made a post not too long ago about how things are going in my life. If you don't know, not great. I don't feel like discussing all those things here at all, because those are just things that I've got to figure out on my own, and that's nothing that should burden, an entire community. But somebody did ask me to make another update video with how the channel's going and where things are, because last time I was talking, I was just losing subscribers and views are way down, not making enough money, and nothing's changed. Honestly, nothing's really changed. My 28-day subscriber count at this moment is -17. It was up a little bit last month, like a little bit, maybe plus 25, but -17. Since that post on April 8th, I've gained less than 100 new subscribers, which for a channel that's of my size is pretty awful. And it just sucks, it really sucks, but it is what it is. I don't really want to complain about that anymore, just because it's out of my control at this point. And with stuff like this happening alongside with a lot of other things in my life, it's made me question why am I even doing this? Why should I continue to even try to do these types of videos? And it also makes me wonder that if I do change direction, would it be disrespectful to the community to do that on this channel? But at the end of the day, those are decisions that I have to make, and I just don't know yet. It's really, really hard to want to walk away from a 112,000 subscriber YouTube channel, and just, trying to show respect for the stuff I've done for the carnivore diet, even though I feel like people within the community that are larger really didn't care a whole lot, which I get. I've not really lost much weight on the carnivore diet since the beginning. I initially lost about 85 pounds, and ever since then I've just been up and down stagnant, but I've got plenty of videos explaining why. Either way, I've not really been doing this diet for quite some time. I mostly kept doing these recipes to give to the people who follow me, to the people who it would help. I have the skills to make things out of nothing, basically. I know how to do that stuff. Also a fairly creative person, I like to think, so I can come up with ways to, make interesting things as well. I enjoyed doing it. I did enjoy doing it. It was just, at the end of the day, it's nothing that I do personally, especially not anymore. But that makes me question, where do I go from here? If I do keep this channel, what do I do? Should I rename it? What kind of videos would I want to make? Or, would I even want to make videos anymore? I just don't know. I've been doing a bunch of different things. I've been trying some creative writing, mostly horror story creative writing. I've done a couple blogs at this point. The coming up with the video idea part for this channel is difficult for me, because I'd like to give a better representation of who I am as a person. And I feel like CarnivorousChef wasn't the best representation of who I am. Yes, it allowed me to be creative and have fun with a bunch of things. I learned a lot doing this, but at the end of the day, it's just not who I am. I think I'm more of a wild person than most people would be led to believe. My personality can be way up and also be way down. I really am into self-improvement stuff. I do like writing about that kind of thing, because I feel like even though my demographic right now on this channel is 55+, I still feel like people in their older age still have room to improve. Obviously, I think it's just a lifelong thing that we all need to work through. And I think that if I do any of that on this channel, I'm just going to do it without apology. I think that's what I think that's what I should have been doing from the beginning, is just doing things that I find interesting and not trying to appease an algorithm, not trying to do this for money, because at the end of the day, that's what I was doing. I was posting weekly. Well, for a while there, I was posting twice a week, and it was killing me. It became my identity. I was a YouTuber. I made YouTube videos for a quote-unquote living, even though it really wasn't a living. I wanted that. I really did want that, sincerely. I bought this laptop that I'm looking at right here to make videos, and I did that. I set a goal, and I accomplished it. I got subscribers. I got views. I made money, but I don't really feel anything from any of it. The biggest part of all this that I appreciate the most are the people that watch the videos. I don't give a shit about this money anymore. Cool, yeah, I made a few $100s here and there. On my best month, I made $1,400. That was crazy. I'm not trying to like belittle that much money. Like that's a good chunk of money. Like that's like 3 weeks worth of work for me at the restaurant, which I don't work at anymore, by the way. I'm just still here because of my current situation. Like I have my office here because I need it to be here. Anyway, side tangent. I'm appreciative of the things that I was able to accomplish. I don't think they made me happy in the way that I thought they would. And I think that's okay. I do. I really do appreciate all the people that, you know, come watch my videos, comment on my posts, comment on my videos, follow me on other things. People who support my business, that's been the craziest part about all this. I've always wanted a business. Like I've started and stopped like 8 to 10 businesses at this point. And this one's the most successful. And the only way it's been even remotely successful is because of you. Like, just thank you. Like, in the past 5 years, we've done over 2,500 orders, which I know that is not crazy for like a super successful business. But that's something that I look at and I'm like really proud of, because I've done businesses where like I've done 3 orders. I've done, you know, I've sold like 4 things. I've had 1 client. It just brings me back to like, this community is awesome. Like, I don't know if I deserve this or not. I am happy that I have it. And the only reason why I feel like I don't know if I deserve it is because I don't do this diet. And I know that a lot of you do this diet. And it's just I just don't do it anymore. Personally, I've been working on losing weight because this stressful like 5 weeks has gained a lot of weight within a 4-week period. I'm down about 13 pounds. And the way I've done that is by prioritizing protein and counting my calories. These are things that I wasn't really doing before. I just would eat. And I think a lot of people on this diet do the same thing. And since I started doing that, my stomach feels better. I don't have to take anti-gas medicine all the time because I'm eating so much fat. And I feel overall more healthy. And I'm just glad about that. And I'm not saying this is like for you. I don't know what you need to do. Like always, I'm not a doctor. I'm just some guy that likes to test things on himself. And I enjoy doing that stuff. So maybe that's the content I make. Maybe I just do like weird self-improvement, like quote unquote hacks, because that's what this channel was. It was a self-improvement hack. It was a channel dedicated to a very specific diet for recipes that would help you stay on it. That's really what it was. But you know, that's all. If you want to stick around, I'm more than happy to see you comment and like the videos, whatever they may be. At this point, it's probably just going to be me talking to this camera more than anything. The idea of recording a food video right now is just no. Just can't. I don't have it in me right now. I really don't. And especially not a carnivore recipe video. But that's okay. I've got plenty of recipe videos on the channel if you're looking for some. Since I very rarely got sponsors on this channel, I'm just going to continue to ask you to support my company, Carnivore Companion. It's really all I have right now. You know, doing everything I can to figure out like how to make it better. But at the end of the day, it's at its best because of people like you who support it and review it and try it and tell other people about it. And, you know, just thank you, you know, just thank you for your support. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's good. Yes, I think that's what all I needed to really say. I hope you've been good. I really do. I'm getting better. It's been hard, but I've been getting better. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. If not, it's okay. If you need to unsubscribe because I'm not posting more carnivore content, that's okay. You can do that. It's not going to hurt my feelings. See y'all soon.